In this lecture, we'll take a look at how we can customize routes to create vanity URLs. By vanity URLs, I mean custom URLs, using which you cannot infer that the name of the URL matches with the name of the controller. So for instance, over here, when we say home, this means there is a controller called home. But when we will create a vanity URL, that will not necessarily mean that the name over there in the route is of a controller. For instance, in our home controller, I have this method called courses. Currently, this is being accessed by providing the name of the controller, that's home/courses. But now I want it to be accessible just by this route called course. And I also want to pass some parameters like title of the course and if required, ID of the course. So I've made it optional over here. Now you will notice that these two parameters that we have in our route is also mentioned over here in the courses methods set of parameters, title and ID. Title being string and ID of the course as integer. And here we are just printing it out. Now if I run this one, currently it is printing this result ASP.NET Core MVC course, which is coming from this index method. Now if I go here and type course/ASP.NET/1, you will notice that the ID is being shown over here and the title is ASP.NET. Now let's try removing this ID and press enter. There you go. The default value of the ID is shown over here and then the title. So that's one way of creating vanity URLs, and here you can see that the course is not representing the name of the controller at all. Now there's one more way of achieving the same by moving this route thing at the controller level. So here I can go to my controller, close this, and here I'll be removing this part. So now this course is going to be the name of the controller per se. So I'll just give the URL/course and that will access this method. Let's see. So now here if I go and type course, press enter, you'll notice that now I'm being served with the index method of this particular route. If I keep a breakpoint over here and run this URL, you'll notice this is the method being called, and if I pass some parameters to it like this, obviously the other route is being called over here. So that was how we can create or customize our routes in ASP.NET Core MVC.